Do you have or have you ever had plantar fasciitis? Or maybe just tight calves, tight hamstrings? If that is you, you are going to want to stay tuned for this week's tip. My name is Katrina Peeler. I am a massage therapist and wellness coach, founder of Living from Center, and this is Wellness Tip Wednesday. So let's begin. What is plantar fasciitis? If you have had it, you know. It is a painful pain in your foot. It's caused by an inflammation, pain in the fascia, the connective tissue that runs under your foot. But I want to be clear. Plantar fasciitis is not just about your foot. And a lot of times what people might do is just try to manage and massage out or address the pain in their foot. Here's the key and the significant tip that I want to share with you that can make a huge difference if you are in the middle of having plantar fasciitis and you need to manage it. And even more importantly, if you tend to have tight calves and tight hamstrings, how you can avoid getting plantar fasciitis. And it is all, as I said, about the fascia. Here, let me show you a picture. When I say fascia, what I mean, I can never get this on the camera the right way, but this is what I'm talking about, is that we have our muscles for sure, but there is all of this connective tissue that runs through and around your muscles. And so it actually is wrapping through your calves, your hamstrings, your calves, down through your Achilles tendon and into the bottom of your foot. When you have plantar fasciitis, usually you feel a deep, deep pain here, or maybe here, somewhere in the arch at the bottom of the heel, and it can feel like a stabbing pain. And part of what that is because you've got this pull, and now you've got this inflammation. And this is the hardest part about plantar fasciitis, the thing that's most frustrating. It is virtually impossible to stay off of your foot so that it can heal. And so what we are usually doing is re-triggering it and re-triggering it. So the main tip that I want you to take away from today is it makes a huge difference when you stretch out the backs of your legs. And what I mean by that is when you go to sleep at night and your body is relaxed and sedentary and everything kind of like settles and your fascia kind of gets a little shrunken back up and when you're in this state of having plantar fasciitis, it really can get tight again down there. So the thing that you need to most remember to do is when you go from the state of relaxed, lounging on your couch, sleeping at night, sitting for a while when your leg and your foot is in slack, and then you go to stand up, never, never, never just stand up directly on what I would call a cold foot. First, be like a cat and stretch out the backs of your legs. Flex your foot. So you're lying in bed, and I'm talking about like even if you are a person who has to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to use the bathroom, you need to stretch out your legs and just have that kind of pulling your toes back feeling before you get up and stand on your feet. Because that simple warming up of the fascia and stretching can make a difference. If if this has happened to you before, where if you don't do that and you are just sitting on the couch or you get out of bed in the morning and you step on your foot and you're like, stabbing sharp pain, because the fascia was already tight and now you've re-triggered that inflammation. So be in the habit of gently stretching out the fascia, the connective tissue along the backs of your legs, and before you stand up. That's a key important tip I want you to have. There's other things that you can do, and perhaps I'll talk about this in another video, like rolling on ice. Using ice to manage your plantar fasciitis is also very important. And seeing a massage therapist to really get the tissue and the muscles in the backs of your legs, your calves and hamstrings worked out is also key. I hope that you find this helpful. If this kind of tip is useful for you and you would like to see more, please feel free to subscribe or hit like. And if you want to see these tips in your inbox, go ahead and click on the link in the description below, and you can sign up to have them show up in your inbox as well. Stay connected to your center. I look forward to seeing you next week on next week's Wellness Tip Wednesday.